Hello and welcome. My name is Tasha Towson. I am the Director of Transition Programs and Services at the University of Texas, Arlington. Now, Transition Programs and Services houses the UTA Parent and Family Services, Transfer Services, off-campus Maverick initiatives, as well as first-generation college student initiatives. But today I bring to you one of my favorite presentations. It is our presentations for Maverick parents and family members. It's called Maverick Family Transitions and Connection. Today we have a wealth of information to share with you all related to Maverick Family Connection and Engagement. We hope that you enjoy this presentation. First, I want you to sit back and think to yourself and do a quick check. How are you feeling about your student entering adulthood? Are you confused about things? Do you just want to, feel all the emotions? You're just feeling all the emotions. Do you want to just hide? Are you excited and just ready for them to dive right in? Or do you just feel tired? And most people would say COVID tired. Honestly, you can feel all of those emotions and more about your student transitioning into adulthood. It is a scary venture to embark on, but I assure you, the UTA Parent and Family Center and services will allow you the opportunity to share your thoughts and your concerns, and will also help to engage you, involve you, educate you on university policies and procedures, as well as give you a network of support. I do want to share with you all that the UTA Parent and Family Services Department just went through a name change, so please forgive me if I interchange it with the old name. It was established in 2007 as the UTA Parent and Family Center. And the mission of the UTA Parent and Family Center is to involve, engage, educate, and support parents and family members of undergraduate students to promote a strong partnership in order to promote and support student development and success. You know, the goals of the UTA Parent and Family Services Department and Office is, to involve parents and family members in university community relations and to promote student development and retention. It's also to serve as an advocate for parents and families and the university, both internally and externally, my apologies, by facilitating communication and creating a climate that fosters mutual understanding. We also hope that we're able to develop and implement programs and services that inform and educate parents and families about valuable resources, critical issues, and topics relevant to student success. And of course, we want to create programs that promote parent and family involvement and opportunities for participation in their students' experience. We do all that. We're able to do all of those things in five different areas, focus areas. The Parent and Family Services Office has the Maverick Parent and Family Association under its umbrella. You'll learn a little bit more about that a little later on. We also offer programs and events for parents and family members. We have some signature events and some virtual events that we've incorporated as well. We are able to, through your philanthropic support, we're able to host a parent and family fund that helps support the office, as well as programming, events, and staffing on behalf of parents and family members. We also are able to have a scholarship endowment where we're able to give away scholarships every year. $800 every semester, three $800 scholarships every semester. And then finally, we have communication and publications that we're able to produce on behalf of parents and family members that go directly to you, that speaks to your transitional needs as well. Now, the nature of our partnership is unique. It is a partnership between not only the University of Texas, Arlington, and your student, but it's a partnership between our office, the Office of Transition Programs and Services and the Parent and Family Services Office, as well as with you, their parents and family members. And so whenever you enter a partnership, you have to know where you stand in that partnership. And the way in which we describe a partnership is that it is an arrangement where two or more parties work together to advance their mutual interests. And our mutual interest is, of course, your student and their successful transition from year to year on through graduation. And so the team, to help you with that, we work behind the scenes to enhance your UTA family's experience every single day. And we are able to hire some awesome student workers to help support you and your family. And we also have some professional staff as well. We have Cynthia and Zindi and Annie all here to help support you in your efforts. When we talk about family, it is defined as a group of individuals that mutually love, care, support, motivate, and inspire one another. It's anyone that your student deems as their family. It could be their chosen family, it could be extended family members, anyone that is included in the list as you see on your screen, and more. This is not an exhaustive list. And so we'll use parents and family members interchangeably because we want to ensure that we are tapping into resources and sharing resources with everyone your student deems important to them. And so when we talk about that parent and family transition, and we talk about what our students have to offer, we're talking about the natural evolution of transitions that they are experiencing and how you all are connected into that or woven into that, because you are connected more so than ever before. Parents and family members have a really unique dynamic with their students. This generation of students really value parent and family feedback. They look to you for decision making. They really value your support. And so you're very in tune with technology and social media. And so you have full access to your student at all hours. And so we want to make sure that we are educating the nudgers. We are nudging the nudgers in appropriate ways to help support your student because we know that they value your efforts. And so that natural evolution of transition comes in the form of college exploration and decision making, again, for our transfer students and for the first time for our freshman students. But if your student is moving from one college or university to another, they are in exploration mode. They are trying to figure out the best fit for themselves. And so those transitions can be very challenging for students to embark on, as well as the family. It's a family thing. Then they have to go through orientations like you're going through today, and also enrollment processes to ensure that they have all of the appropriate documentation necessary to become a full-fledged member of this community. So there are a lot of transitions that your student is still currently embarking on, not even including the major transitions of them deciding what their career path will be, deciding if they will live on or off campus, deciding if they will work during this time in their educational journey. There's so many things that happen in that transition, and so we want to make sure that they are prepared and that you're prepared in knowing that this is adulting. And so this is your Adulting 101 opportunity to learn a little bit more about how your student transitions from adolescence and puberty and into emerging adulthood. Now, there are some renowned theorists out there that have coined the term emerging adulthood. And when they say this, it means that they're no longer in the adolescence or puberty phases of their lives, meaning secondary education. They're not in those periods of development anymore. They've progressed past those areas. So they are no longer, but they're not quite yet a full-fledged adult as you and I are. And they are sharing with us that emerging adulthood happens between the ages of 18 to 25 to 27 years old. And when your student enters emerging adulthood, it is the age of identity development and exploration. They are trying on a number of hats to see which fits best, to see which looks good on them. They are trying out and even exploring their identity. What makes them their unique selves? What characteristics, what principles, what what values do they hold true and want to keep, and what values do they want to explore more or question and maybe not necessarily utilize this value at this time. It's an age of instability. They are making decisions that may go right for them, and they are making decisions that may not necessarily go as well. They don't quite know all the time what best decision to make, in particular as it relates to maybe their major or career path. How to navigate relationships. It's an age of self-focus as well. They are internalizing a lot of and kind of turning a lot of attention inward and reflecting outwardly. It's an age of feeling in between, and of course, it's an age of possibilities. There's so much on the horizons for our emerging adults. They have a whole future ahead of them, and so that is both exciting and also very anxiety-ridden as well for your student. So, some big changes that might happen and may have already occurred in your student's life is the way in which they tackle a lot of these major life events that happen. When you enter college, you're expected to study. There are some transitions that will happen in the style of how curriculum is delivered for students when your student transitions from a community college into a four-year institution. The way curriculum and subjects are taught is different. It could be lecture-based. It could be cooperative learning where they are encouraged to work within teams and groups. There will be some self-study that they will have to embark on, and the work will definitely be rigorous the higher they go up and the more involved they get into their majors. Related to finances, your student is transitioning in from one institution to the next, ensuring that loans and any debt they have accumulated all follows them and that they're able to pay those things off. Paying their normal daily bills will be important. Your student is an emerging adult, so they are acquiring a lot more debt, which means that they will have to learn the important skill of paying bills on time and budgeting, ensuring that they have enough money to sustain themselves until the next pay period if they are working, or until you are able to provide them additional funds. And then, of course, applying for scholarship, taking the onus of their education and paying for that education on themselves, and applying for scholarships before deadlines. Relationships are huge because, there are some friends that they may have made in the past that aren't necessarily a part of their future. In the world of COVID-19, friendships may have really become stronger through virtual connections, or they may have dissipated because of non-engagement. And so now we're in a phase of rebuilding relationships, whether it is friendships or romantic relationships. And also if they, were put in a position where they came home to complete their coursework last year, just kind of ensuring that family dynamic is strong, or it needs to be maybe worked on a little in order to sustain over the next couple years. And then, of course, there are some self-growth things that occur with your student, habit-forming things that come along, safety, self-care, and then, of course, taking responsibility for their education. Those are all self-growing things and the biggest changes that may happen in your student's life as they transition from one year to the next and one age to the next. What we know for sure, and the suggestions that we would love to give you through years of research and testimonials and working with parents and family members, is just focus on your students' strengths and know your resources. Whenever they do come to you, and we know that they will, it's an inevitability, just make sure that you know the resources that are available to them at the University of Texas, Arlington, and offer those, encourage them, empower them to take advantage of whatever resource is needed and in the moment. Practice positive patience. They will not always make the right decisions. They won't make the same decision you will make. And so they will try on a number of different hats, including majors, career choices, relationships that they are forming. It will be a lot of indecision. It's the age of instability, remember? But just if you practice positive patience, things will go along a lot smoother. Be curious, ask open-ended questions to learn more about their perspective. And then, of course, effectively communicate your needs. You're in transition as well. Even if your student is transferring in from one college or university to ours, they are still in the emerging adulthood developmental phase. And so there will be a lot that will be unknown to both parties. So just effectively communicate your needs. Practice the GRACE method. Ensure that you are communicating to your student that you will not always make the right decisions. You won't always have the right response or appropriate response to their, changes. But if they give you a little grace, you will continue to be open-minded. Also use problem solving versus the venting method. Make sure you're using terms and language like, this sounds really important. Tell me more about your plan to tackle this. It gives you an opportunity to help your student and empower your student to share their plans with you in a non-threatening manner or environment. It allows them to problem solve and think critically with you as opposed to someone else that you may not trust or may not have good decision-making skills. So it's the problem-solving versus venting method. And then, of course, ensure that you're continuing family business meetings whenever you can. For parents, I just want to make sure that I'm reiterating the fact that once your student attains the age of 18 and attends an institution of higher education, regardless of their age, FERPA rights transfer from the parent to the student. Under FERPA, parents have no inherent rights of access to their student's educational record, but you can gain access through your student whenever you complete in written, and your student has to give you written permission when you complete the student release of information form online. It is on the UTA registrar's website. Your student has to grant you access, and you both have to sign permission that you can receive access to their educational records. However, we like to ensure that we share with families that it's not about gaining access, it's about keeping the lines of communication open with your student and you transitioning with them into their emerging adulthood. Your style of parenting will have to shift as well. You shift from parent to coach and now to trusted advisor. And a trusted advisor would challenge and support their students and help challenge them to prioritize their responsibilities and organize their plans, and to empower them to share important business with the family whenever it's needed. That's what a trusted advisor will do. They'll be there as a sounding board to listen whenever the time warrants. Here's how we help you develop a strong partnership with us and with your student and the university. We feel like Maverick connections, involvement and engagement and family support are the key to student success. Here's how. When we have Maverick Family Connection, we're hoping that we're able to embody strong communication with you. It's a two-way street. You're communicating with us your needs and feedback on any events and programs and services that we're providing to you and your student. You just let us know how we're doing through surveys and through evaluations and even through one-on-ones. Whenever you see us, let us know how things are going and what you need, and we'll be sure to try to make that happen for you. And you can do that by joining the Maverick Parent and Family Association. We have a communication portal. We have, communication hubs where you can have access to social media platforms. It's all in one, Facebook and Instagram. But I want to talk briefly about the Maverick Family Association. When you go to our main website, which is uta.edu/parents, you'll get the complete parent and family website. It is very comprehensive and meets the needs of all types of families. But for this particular purpose, I want to talk a little bit about the Maverick Parent and Family Association. You know, when you join a community of Maverick families, you purchase a membership into that, into the association. It is a dues-based organization where it really is your best place to stay informed and get connected to the university and support outreach efforts of the Parent and Family Center as well as the university. Members of our association receive personalized communication, priority registration to signature events, and discounts. Our Maverick Parent and Family Association members will also connect with other parents and families, and you will have the chance to make an impactful connection with the Maverick experience. So whenever you come to the website, it'll have a big red or orange button that says become a member, and it'll take you to our Maverick Family eShop. And this is where you can buy memberships into the association. You can also buy tickets to events. You can also give additional donations. It's also a place where you can come and buy Maverick Family merchandise. Let me show you this. The Maverick Family eShop, like I mentioned to you before, you can buy memberships, you can buy merchandise, you can, give to the Maverick Parent and Family Fund, you can give to the Scholarship Fund, you can even buy a personal development book with your purchase to help support you through your student's transition. But for the purposes of right now, we're going to go to the membership eShop. Memberships into the 4-year membership is $100. 1-year membership is $30, and you can renew every year after that for $30 as well. Every dollar that you put into the Maverick Parent and Family Association through your purchases of memberships goes right back to you, parents and family members. So we want to make sure that you stay connected. You also will have access to the Maverick Parent and Family communication portal. This portal allows you access to customize how often you want to receive information and communication from our office. It has some unique interest communities where you can receive direct information related to financial aid or career support or whatever you're interested in. If you are an international family member, you can receive information about international news and messages. And then we have a comprehensive calendar that includes the academic calendar, financial aid due dates, as well as special events hosted by our office. You can receive everything on a dashboard that you use on your own computer, or you can receive all of this information as well in newsletter form through your email. You get access to that when you become a member of the Maverick Parent and Family Association. All right. When you go to the website, let me just show you. Also, it has opportunities for you to be involved and engaged on our office. With our office, it gives you information about our signature events, any upcoming events that we may have, and virtual events. Our office hosts Parent and Family Weekend every single year. We didn't get an opportunity to host it in 2020. We tried our best, but had to postpone due to COVID-19 and the winter storm as well that happened. So there were a lot of extenuating circumstances around the Parent and Family Weekend for 2020, but I am confident that in 2021 we will be back. We've been hosting Parent and Family Weekend since 2009, and it is truly a vibrant event. We invite families back to campus in the fall semester during the most vibrant time of year. It's also during the time where finals, midterms are happening. So you can come and give your student that extra boost. but you get to participate in live demonstrations, family bonding activities. You'll get to hear from our university president and other faculty and staff across campus about the unique ways we are helping support your student, as well as some of our outstanding research and accomplishments that we have made through the year. We also have a Spring Family Day, normally happens in the spring semester. It's very similar to Parent Family Weekend, but on a smaller scale. And we also add in either baseball or basketball. We alternate years so that you have the chance to attend a sporting event on our campus. So we're really excited about Parent Family Weekend. We also have some virtual family events that we participate in. We started the MAV Essentials Live. MAV Essentials Live e-series that we host every semester. We want to make sure that you have access to resources and services across campus. And it's a series, so there's an event every month. So, I mean, this website is very comprehensive. We have a lot going on virtually as well as in person. Just make sure that you tap in and get connected. And remember, as members of the Maverick Parent and Family Association, if you buy a 4-year membership for $100 and a 1-year membership for $30 and renew it every year, you get access to all of our signature and virtual events with special registration. You get early bird registration specifically for members only, as well as great perks and things of that nature. We have some family support services. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go back for a quick second. You all receive discounts at the Maverick Parent and Family Bookstore or the Maverick Bookstore. You'll receive a 20% discount on all gifts, apparels, and supplies. So make sure that you tap into that. And you're also members of the Maverick Parent and Family discount program, where you get discounts on hotels and restaurants and more in the city of Arlington. We want you to make an impact in more ways than one. We do have a Maverick Family Warm Line. That warm line is 817-272-2128. You can give us a call between 8 and 5 every day. We'll be sure to give you a call within 24 to 48 hours if you leave a message. We are still working remotely through June. So we will try to give you a call as soon as we can, but please give us a call if you have any questions or concerns related to your students' UTA experience. We don't claim to know it all, but we do have a lot of friends of the family on our campus, and we call our on-campus partners friends of the family. We do have a lot of friends of the family that are willing to support you and your student, and so give us an opportunity to help extend our resources. We also have Parent Family Resource Guide and a web presence. We have a virtual family resource guide. It is a lookbook that you can tap into. Let me go to it here. It's a flip book. And that resource guide gives you information related to every program and service on campus that offers support to you and your student. And so if you go through that flip book, it'll talk a little bit about our office, some support mechanisms, some changes and transitions your student may experience from year to year, everything. And then it also has some campus partner contact information, as well as information related to earning the grade and more. It's so comprehensive. You want to make sure that you tap into that resource as soon as you can. And then, of course, we have a comprehensive website, which we've been flipping through in this presentation. Please go back to it at uta.edu/parents, flip through it, digest all of the information on it. We are very proud of it, and it is there as a resource to you all, so make sure that you use it and use it well. And then make an impactful gift impactful giving is so important to not only our UTA students, all of them, but it's really important to the university as well as to other parents and family members. We are encouraging all families to become members of the Maverick Parent and Family Association so that we're able to give back. We're able to give back to the things that we really love and support about. The Parent and Family Network. It is to help give scholarships to students and to give a survival testing kit to them where they get Scantrons and Blue Books and testing materials for finals and midterms. We give back by putting on family-centered programs where families can come back to campus during vibrant times of year to help support and encourage their student to continue on and to do their best. And so these are all efforts to help you so you can get back to the Parent Family Fund and the Maverick Family Scholarship Endowment. Make an impactful gift. All right, so here are some next steps because we feel that Maverick Family connection and support, involvement and engagement, as well as creating a network of support all help lead to student success. And so we hope that you will choose a path with your family and get connected and involved. And here's how you do it. Just some next steps for you. Ensure that you're receiving timely information, resources, notices, deadlines, and connections by joining the Maverick Parent and Family Association today. Registration is online. It is open right now. Please go and purchase a membership. And then also, whenever it is available, we will be releasing dates and ticket information regarding Parent and Family Weekend in August. So purchase your tickets whenever the time comes. The early bird registration will be from August to October, and that deadline will be October 1st. Parent and Family Weekend 2021 is scheduled for October 2021. So we will be coming forward with dates and times for you all as the semester progresses. Don't forget to connect with us on social media. On our social media hub, we have Facebook and Instagram, and we do have a Flickr page where we keep all of our family photos. And then, of course, just arrange a conversation with your student about what you learned in the Student Success Initiative presentation today and what you learned here in our presentation about connecting and transitioning with your student. Share your questions related to their schedules and classes and any transitional needs they may have before they begin their journey at the University of Texas, Arlington. And then, of course, lastly, just commit to becoming involved in at least 1 to 2 family-centered events or activities hosted by our office every single year. We want to stay connected. We want you to know that we're here for you and we're supporting you and your entire family. It's our mission. And we know that Maverick Family Pride begins with you. You've been establishing traditions in your family since they were very young. So we want you to carry on with that tradition and bring the University of Texas Parent and Family Services Office into the fold and continue your family traditions with us. We are here to support you and your family every step of the way. Please connect with us and get in touch with us. Our physical address, whenever it is safe to do so, please come and visit us. We are located in the E.H. Hereford University Center. We are in the lower level in Suite B170. You can also always give us a call between 8 and 5 on the Maverick Family Warm Line at 817-272-2128. Certainly email us. That is your dedicated email account. So please email us your questions or concerns at parents@uta.edu. And then, of course, visit that comprehensive website. It has everything you need to know related to our office and transitions and the like. And then, of course, as promised, our social media handles, our handle for Instagram and Facebook, and our Flickr photo album. All right, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this presentation. I hope you've gained a lot of information related to how we support parents and family members. I want you to know that our office is here for you every step of the way, and we do hope that you have a wonderful day. Get in contact with us. Don't be a stranger. Remember, my name is Tasha Talton. I am the Director of Transition Programs and Services at the University of Texas, Arlington. We'll see you soon.